Yo guys, welcome back to another YouTube live stream. It's me, mrjayowhy. Hope you're having a awesome day. How are we doing? Alright, let me set up the stream. How are we enjoying the brand new Fortnite season? I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. Some things may need a little bit of balancing, but on the whole, very good. Very nice. It's very good. Right, let me just turn that on, turn this on, and we're ready and raring to go. Oh, I need to notify Discord. I actually almost forgot. Jacob, how's it going? L Infinity Kingdom, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How are you guys? Bird, how's it going? Mortal Snow, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Alright, we're on the intro now. We can turn the music down. Needs to be just a little higher just for the intro. Man, I'm disappointed the IO and the Last Reality teamed up. I've got a theory about that. I think Geno's trying to like control him, like all the characters he's got recently and stuff like that, like Storm King. Because obviously the Chapter 6 nonsense has to be him as well, right? I mean, he's using the Night Guards, right, to defend the controllers, and they were part of the Chapter 6 Season 1, weren't they? So I reckon he's trying to control like these characters as an early test. Also trying to use a power source like Havoc Energy. Like you know, the sprites, what he did with the sprites, you know, he must have been just watching everything that happened in Chapter 6, knowing what he needs to do for Chapter 7. Same with Chapter 5, right? Everything that happened with Pandora's box and the Nitro is almost being somewhat repeated here. But, you know, I wouldn't be surprised now. Not if Doom helped Geno, because I think they had, Geno would have been mad with him. But instead of defeating him, he allowed someone else to defeat him, right? So he said, I bet he fed the information to him. You go, oh look, there's this, and he saw it, and he failed. And when Geno was like, well, I won't be doing that. That's what I reckon. It will, you know, turn out that that's what the early, you know, Chapter 5, Chapter 4, Chapter 6 was for, to see test runs. Thank you very much, Octane. Appreciated. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. They are good outfits, right? I'm a tough decision, right? Any other, like, Hush being in there as well is like storyline guys going, oh, I've gotta get Hush, right? I can't be getting Shadow. The Shadow's really good. Yo, Mortal Snow, what the hell? What the hell, Mortal Snow? Thanks to the £5 super chat.
Mortal now donated £5.
Has it done reading out yet? Has it done reading out? I really need to fix that issue. I can't hear it, but you can. Send you a tweet of mine on Discord. I know the truth about Geno and the Last Reality. I've actually seen it, and it has been something I have discussed in the past. Definitely with my glitch theory, right? I've been well, glitch. It's not a theory anymore. Glitches are synonymous with Fortnite and the reason why they happen, right? But my thing was the Last Reality acts like a, as you said, but it's not a one-for-one play, right? They're definitely like a depiction of a virus, right? Definitely like the Chrome. I think the Chrome did what the 0 Point did to Geno and removed him out the reality, right, and took him to the void. That's what I reckon. So Jenna has been corrupted by this void, which in turn might be the last reality. And I think that's probably where the 7 are too. So obviously season X is soon. So Jeno should be able to make a play for the scientists to return to play out them events, right? Jay's back. Yes, I am. I have returned. I hate the loot pool this season. The new shotgun does 0 damage when I use it. I think shotguns have been notably poor for the since like. Honestly, I feel like every season I feel like I make it work. But yeah, but it is meant to be like one up from the drum gun, unfortunately, isn't it? It's meant to be a bit more of a drum gun. What's the other gun that it's probably similar to? Yeah, you're not meant to do them in 2 shots or even 3. Unfortunately, you have to be a little bit smarter with it. Every shotgun can't be hitting them for 1, unfortunately. And the community didn't like that, right? You got to remember back in chapter 1 and chapter 2, people just complained about the shotguns being so powerful. And since I would argue about chapter 5. That's just they've been nowhere close. But I think that's the point to it. So someone talk about Belair. Belair will be Geno's version of Belair. Geno will fuse the chapter 5 island with Fallout IG, so Geno finally has a perfect order. And now the society faction. Honestly, Jeno was behind the society. I said it at the point, right? It's just so on the nose. The characters now are arguably on the nose, like Montague, Midas. And it's really on the nose. Right, Jeno said he wanted to perfect, you know, there's a lot of like, if you look at the society logo, it's like, so it's like that, isn't it? It's like hands over each other and eyes, so it's like mold your reality, what you see with your put. I feel like it's very on the nose, right? That's what I would say. Yo, almost no W's. I have a video coming out about how this
donated £5 through super chat.
Portal things
I write about
whatever's going on.
Just wait. I write about Geno, Master of Voyager. Was saying it was Geno since S1. Most said it was nothing.
Override activated.
More XP. What about this? Just right. I was right about Geno Master the Voyager and saying it was Geno since season 1. Most said it was the nothing. Well, I mean, I feel like I said it was the nothing, right? And I feel like it could have been Geno, right? But my theory was everything that's occurring, right? I feel like the nothing is more responsible. And if Geno has been unfortunately touched by the void, shall we say? But yeah, you're right. But that was always my is caveat the right word to if it's Geno. The problem with it, he has to be consumed by the nothing at this point, and that seems to be somewhat the case. But his skin does depict that he's the master of the void, or master of a void, you know. But that can only happen for so long until the power consumes you like anything would. Bro actually might think he's clicks. I'm liking the season, Sean. I'll get more. Thanks for the £5 super chat. No, I've always said, I think reality. Reality Zero, back in Chapter 1, was always a simulated reality. But I never like calling it a simulation because the connotations what people have with simulations, that they're fake, they're not real, nothing matters, or this. I'm like, no. It's still, people exist in that reality, but they can be processed digitally and quantifiable through a digital output. But it still means that that's real, right? Everything, that digital code exists in and that's how Fortnite reality is. I think it's, you know, it could be digitalized, but it still means everything's real. So if you go on that, if Geno is the one controlling it and the last reality the one's trying to get into it, in turn you would argue they're a virus, right? And Mortal, have a look at the set, the ultimate corruption. And obviously there's challenges coming up saying the ultimate reality, which actually might be the final reality argument, right? I think the ultimate corruption was always the plan. So there's skins that came out in early Chapter 2. Also, Scratch, he shows this sort of black and red sort of corruption against his skin. I just think that is the sheer breakdown of reality when you see that, and you can sort of see that with the hack, right? You can sort of see this crazy, like, sort of, yeah, it looks very Spider-Verse, right? But you see this red and black corruption, right? And I think that is the ultimate. It's literally called the ultimate corruption. And I think that is very on the nose, but that is. If the nothing appears and his colorway is red and black, see, and now Geno's red and black, right? That's what I'm saying. That's his. And then he goes completely black and white like Nox, right? And Triad Nox. And I always said the same about Triad Nox. He is a depiction of a computer system, right? He functions very much like he glitches, right? He has this noticeable glitch. He when he opens a chest, he has a static audible sound. Some of his quest lines were very on the nose, like you may be the lights, Renzo, referring to Renzo, but I'd be the dark spaces in between. And to me, his depiction of it is a screen, right? If you watch the screen now, you watch me on screen. That is not a clear image, right? There's little, there's little things. So there is actually, there's actually dark space in between, but your eyes can't see that, right? I just the in between, like that is just reality's makeup for Fortnite. That is that. If you have the 0 point, you can probably quantify all reality in a small ounce of a computer if you really wanted to, right? That's my tinfoil hat theory, anyway. You're tier 100. You didn't buy any tiers. Damn. Yeah, what I was going to do last night is after playing Fortnite for 12 hours, I was going to just sit in Lego and just do it for the other bits, but I got sidetracked. I went for a walk. I streamed chat 12 hours and I went for a 3 kilometer walk. Sonic skins make me worse, I swear. There is some skins that does that, and they do have the they are the size where I'm like. Also, Mortal Snow is still an interesting point than anyone else. I was meant to look more at Marley, right? The skin from the Battle Pass. She seems to insinuate that she's not from a game. Maybe I'm misremembering what she says, but she seems to insinuate that she's not from a game originally, and that Geno imprisoned her in the game. Actually, where is she? Let's go to this. But I do need to see if that is actually what she's saying. I know. Because obviously she's a Fortnite IP character, so they can do what they want with her, but it's implying that whatever Geno's doing here, right, is putting realities into like a gaming structure, right? Arguably, you could also do that with Fortnite. Not saying Fortnite is a simulation controlled by a game, but if Geno is mad enough to control it as such, then yeah. Not to get it twisted. Not to get, don't get twisted, right? What was it? With that sort of power that this man has, I come to believe it's him who trapped us in a 2D world. I resent him for, after seeing such beauty and freedom, I'll make him play. Unless she's referring to Fortnite. I will make him pay and hope he can bring my people to another dimension, literally. I escaped the world of flat squares and oh no, she's definitely referring to that she's in a 2D game. So she's implying that Geno put her there in the first place, like an early concept of what Fortnite. What's been insinuated there? I have no idea. I know I'm gonna have to like have a little think to myself. Is that the third cartridge to come on this game? I was kind of thinking as the season progressed, maybe more of them will just turn on all at the same time, but that's free now. Maybe they're all turn. Maybe I'm just not being observant. Oh, okay. I realised how Mortal's probably level 100 out. You cheat, Mortal. Thanks for the likes on the stream, and also thanks for everyone using my support credit code. The support has not gone unnoticed. See, the super season.
Override activated. More XP.
The super season, right? I do think everything that has occurred, it was a prelude to Geno, right? Using the sprites, chapter 6, even in that when the Death Star crashed into the spirit realm, it enacted the same portal that brought powers to the island, right? Why does that sound like a dragon? Which brought power, so same thing there. That brings in a game cartridge, which brings in powers. I don't know. Don't forget to use code mrjayowhy. Yes. Oh, also, when buying, if you buy Hush, right, I'm in a tough decision. I'm not the biggest Sonic fan, but I do like the movies. I like the occasional TV show I watch, and the occasional games I used to play. You know, I'm OG. Guys, I am OG. I am Unk. True Unk status. Jay's 50. I'm not 53. Well, no, I would look absolutely brilliant for 53, right? Got the Eggman set with your code. Thank you very much. Oh, there's only one turned on. Unless it... Okay. Do the others not turn on, or do they turn up on their own? Do you need to find some, hills? Thoughts on season 4? Is the community split? I just must be on the wrong side of Twitter and YouTube. I mean, there's a few people coming in that say they absolutely hate it. But don't listen to the haters, right? I like it. I keep hearing arguments about the loophole being too simplistic, but Fortnite, the loot pool can't be crazy every season. Someone argued about the shotgun. Shotguns have been absolutely just hard work since like chapter 5. So if that's an issue and you've just realised that, I don't know. I'm enjoying it. Might be the mute. I thought someone was calling me out. The peak is strong. It's like, I wouldn't say it's bad. I wouldn't say it's the best loot pool we ever had. But am I content? And obviously, it's the same argument every season, right? They can't add every single bit into the game the first day of the season, right? Oh yeah, we've got the just waiting until the double SMG AR thing comes into the game. Then everyone will be like, oh, well, actually, I preferred the drum gun and the pump combo. It's funny that Geno's perfect reality is the scar and the pump. He is truly OG. He is truly a default skin. Already got supersonic, time to delete Fortnite. Okay. Game is completed. Doesn't help when you miss your shots anyway. The Oni is insane this season. Oh yeah, I'm hearing it's crazy. I need to put it on my thing. And they will keep rotating every 13 days as well, these things, so... Well, I had people come into chat, Ludo, and saying, I hate this season in 2 minutes. Every event we have. Crash. Okay. Oh, GG's. Oh yeah, I'm nowhere near, you know. I was meant to jump on the game after I played to like do like Lego or something or creative, but I forgot. Got busy. I had to cook dinner. I had to do stuff. I had to be adult. I had to. So. Season's great, need a few changes. Okay, Sean. I'm level 29, nice. The OG weapons being in the game are actually a part of the master plan by Geno. It's all making sense now. Exactly. Geno is I wouldn't be surprised if the Tfue icon skin happens this season. Geno's like, the time is now. Get Tfue. Make the contact. It'd be weird in a game. Actually, would it be weird in a game season as it is was a gaming streamer, I suppose. Oh, you do blow on it. I was meaning to check that out. I'm only level 13. I'm, what is it? Level 11. I mean, Loot Lake was purple, wasn't it? So. If it stays the same, it stays the same. But at the same point, it's like. What's the purpose of mastering sprites now? No mastery awards anymore, no style for the mastery battling. Yeah, they're gonna have to do something about that. Fine. No, I'm not talking about it being the same. I'm talking about the 2 0 points. Oh. No idea. It's a sim and it's not actually the 0 point. It's just replaying the events for whatever catalyst that Geno needs. Yeah, tomorrow will be customs. 3 PM BST. Geno has a title region. Yes, interesting. It's got to be the nothing, and not him being the aegis, right? It makes less. Like, if it is, then congratulations, well done. But at the same time, I'm like, there's just no way you can have that many rug pulls and still have the support of the community, in my opinion. Oh, cool, Peely. Hello. Why is it? We've got stream snipers. What's happening here? Oh, OG is not in the past. It's a separate reality, and there are two. What we're saying, right? It's the past for the reason of it being the past, right? The point is, it's still a sim. But why is it playing out the past if that is the case? That's what we're trying to say. Obviously, it was to do the stuff with the red cube, but could you not do that anyway? Like, I mean, I guess it's easy to play that out in OG, right? And somewhere else, right? Yeah, but the point to that more is that the 0 point is connected through time and space, so you could still connect to a reality that is essentially. So OG was accomplished in the first place in Chapter 4. Not saying I don't support the theory more than it's probably a sim, right? But I would argue that. Oh no. I would argue you could still argue for time travel. Even if the bridge is connected, you know, the 0 point is connected with time and space, and essentially so too should the bridge be, right? Maybe. And that's not, you can't well, my point, what I try to be as a theorist is it's not about so much Well, it is about disproving theories to a certain extent, but it's remembering the world we already exist in, right? I know he was trying to. But to be fair, I'm still slightly confused because by the looks of the loading screen, right? That thing in the sky is the 0 point, right? That it's a containment field, similar to the device, actually. But what? Holy! But why did it get used? Why did he move it? Unless he had to move it back and he went to the bridge or the in-between, right? And he just had to move it back anyway. But it's just... Because then... is this... Yeah, you're right. Shotguns are rubbish. Yeah, this loading screen. So it shows 0 point. In this, I don't know. It's got Jones and the 7 going. Well, the 0 point's gone, right? Not one of them would have the intuition to go. Hey, order. Order. Do you think the 0 point's in there by any chance? Stuff like that in stories I hate, but they can be clear as day obvious. I mean, but there's still a chance that it gets moved now, and whatever's happening now is slightly different, right? But it does appear that the 0 point's in there, right? But what's the whole spiel about moving it and it leaving during the event? Unless it did leave, they immediately brought it back. That wouldn't be the first time something has happened, and people thought it would happen over years. Like even the Shapers Man in the first place, right? The whole, oh, where did Jones and the Foundation go? Are they still there? No, they weren't. They came back immediately, man. So it wouldn't be the first time, right? It wouldn't be the first time they've moved something straight back. Oh, yeah, nothing really happened, mate. Not this stream, because this stream won't last until the Garden Game's out. The Garden is out in 5 hours, and I don't plan to stream past 2 PM. So the stream is scheduled. Remember, these are rough times, right? They're not times that I will adhere to, right? But, so, yeah, from 10 to 2, it's looking like 1, if I'm being honest. But, yeah, I should be streaming at 8 next stream. So we're going to do that, check out the content, film a video. I still got so many videos from last season that still has to come out. There can only be one 0 point. But a synthetic 0 point. Now this was my idea before I actually had a proper look at the other loading screen. My idea that this is... because that was the argument for the device, right? Now when the device emerged, that wasn't actually a 0 point, but it was a containment of 0 point energy, right? So wherever the 0 point is... So, I don't know if you noticed, but the control station, the console stations, right? When they first switch on, they're not actually pulling the portal up, they're pulling something down. They're pulling energy down. Which is actually, it makes sense the other way, to be fair, more. But originally I thought, oh, maybe the 0 point is in the in-between, and Geno is ciphering the 0 point energy and the emerald energy into one coherent chamber, and then pulling it up to the air and then creating a storm, whatever he's doing there. But what I think what is actually happening is the 0 points here. It needs the Chaos Emerald, which is in the processing region, which is here. They're calling for energy, and the Emerald is pulling that in for these different gaming cartridges, and then pulling the energy back and using that because they have to make up 0.1%. It's a very complicated system, really. I don't think it makes... There's like some sort of alternating current that goes through and then pulsates through, and then it acts on some sort of relays. So they essentially don't want to overload the system, so they're doing it at different sequences, so it doesn't overload a 0 point. That's why it's so complicated, whatever he's doing here. Anyway, that's what I've been cooking up for last night. That's why I didn't get jumped back on the game, because I was like, actually I was on the game, but I was just looking at replays and looking at like, what is this thing doing? I mean, I won't threaten you to sub you, but you can literally just !epic in chat and add my epic, and I will accept. You have combo sprite? Which one is that? Because I was going to call the device Sin for sure. I was going to try and make an acronym. My best one was... So it depends if you call it Sin as in C-I-N or Sin as in S-Y-N. But Y is a bit more difficult to come up with something that... well, it looks like a yoke, actually. You could call it the Zero Yoke Nexus. Or the Certified... something Nexus, but it looks like there's 0 points in there, so that doesn't really work. Right. Exclamation mark epic in chat and my name should come up. Exclamation point mark, whatever it's called. And epic.
Override activated. Constant heal.
Alright, it's all done. Funny I was saying that, and the first guy I meet is the green ring. Do I know how to get him? Man, I haven't even started looking. I'm on the rest of the lore at the moment. I haven't even thought about getting other sprites right. We the XP is still locked. It's time to collect some more sprite dust, you know. Last year I was so rich for the majority of the season because I just extract. I didn't use many sprite things, did I? So I was just insanely rich the whole season. Oh, let me just hack this. I won't. The season's actually pretty decent, not gonna lie. I knew you'd enjoy this. Got a lot of pump meta. Oh, maybe not much of a meta, but yeah, got a lot of pump. By the way, the crown sprite is ridiculous. You have to win level up, but you can still lose it and it costs 2k spiders. What? I still love rivals. Fair enough. What? How is he? Sorry, how is he doing that? How was he? How was he just hitting me constantly? Well, somehow survived that. It's just way too easy to get good guns. That rank and upgrade in the middle of the game is annoying. What I mean, sometimes they're alright. It happens a few times a game, actually. Oh my god, are we okay? I should have just done the thing where you keep the progress of the sprites. I mean, for sprites to work, they've got to sometimes rotate them out. Who did he think he was? No way he tried to actually. For a second he thought he was. It's weak, right? You just got to spam this gun more. He does blow on the cartridge when he reloads the gun. That's kind of cool. Which I expected. I would have been very disappointed if that wasn't the case. Oh. Did you chat? Thanks for all of the likes on the stream. Doesn't see someone past me here. No, I'm doing this. Alright, there's 4 to collect here. Yeah, last night I had a dream that the Venom symbiote was controlling me and stuff. What? That's not very good, man. I know what it means on a deeper level. Yeah. So weird seeing the old gold and purple. Let me try it. Storm's panicking me. Give me 2 seconds. All people. All persons. I don't mind this shotgun. It's not meant to be like a one-shot thing. It's meant to use it like a frenzy auto. But probably not as good as frenzy auto, but like, you got the pump to be doing pump things. No? It's so weird to see the gold and purple pump with the normal pump model, but then all pump. That sounds. I used to hate it on people using sound effects on all pump edits. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do you have the sound effects for the legendary, or for the normal ones? I did not realize that. I don't think I've ever found them. That's it. I think I found them once and well, we died. I think. It's officially confirmed to be FNAF. When you say officially, what do you mean by that? Have I missed something? Like the thing is with this gun, it's not gonna have the buffer. Just shoot again. And why do people say official and it's just not? Zone is actually miles away. Chat, this is not me running away. This is a strategic rotation because the zone's not even anywhere near there. And I'm not getting into the fight with a 5-tick zone. That's just stupid. No, I did see FNAF is planning to do an announcement though. Isn't that correct? Probably turns out to be like subways or subway surface or something. Oh. The emeralds have been destroyed. Oh, I better take actually some mats. I didn't realise how low I was. I was not low, but this guy looks like he wants to sweat out, so. Oh, hello. GG's. Yeah, the Sonic spot is weird, but then you just have to play right. It's so we were playing Zero Build by accident yesterday, and oh my god, like I don't know how you meant to play that in Zero Build. Like you start hitting one team, you got high ground, and then because the POI is quite big, you have another team far behind you, sort of ping you as well. And you can sort of see another team down here. Like, definitely different, right? Does that inherently make it bad? Maybe for Zero builds, right? But for builds, Oh yeah, that's true, but I still think it's so vast. We just kept getting pinned by another team that sort of was on the same eye level as us. And zero, but you just got to move in builds. You can deal with that, but in zero builds, it's like, help. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about FNAF. Oh my god, I just remembered 6 days, isn't it? 6 days, chat, to the GTA thing, right? Also, if you do buy anything in the Fortnite item shop, please consider using creator code mrjayowhy, mrjayowhy. Thank you to everyone using my code. I do appreciate it. It is a big W. Yeah, it's... Oh. Please tell me where the traitor is then. That means it's 12 likes. We can get to 20. There's a few of you who haven't hit the like button yet. Oh no. Definitely Leon. Leon, hit the like button. Thank you. Where's the FNAF located? That's not a trailer, no. That might be a little Easter egg, or an Easter egg to collab, or just an Easter egg in general to no collab. Maybe they tried a red balloon in chapter 1. Did we get Pennywise? No. That's not a trailer, though, is it? Again, I'm not disputing that it may lead to an actual FNAF collab, but... game. Oh, okay, there was 2 people in there. Alright, guys, use creator code mrjayowhy for the item shop. I'm just going to go for a quick break. I'll be back in a second.
Takes to make change. You see, what we need is not revenge. It's revolt. Change the power structure. What we need is not revenge. It's revolt.
Okie dokie. Right. What did I miss when I was gone? Where's chat? No. Oh, no. Alright, chat, thanks for the 13 likes. Appreciate it. Right. What's going on here? Oh, that doesn't help. Can I turn this off, please? Yep. Look, the restaurant is for Fortnite mayors, but there's nothing to say it wouldn't equivalently of same for these Battle Pass skins that are Fortnite. Right, again, I'm not saying that it might not be for FNAF. I know where it is. I've seen it. Looks very the lightness is yes, but at the same time, it could just be a little reference. It might not actually be a collab. These remind me of like the train stations you got in like the Underworld POI. No, I want to pick up the ammo, please. Did I not pick up the shotgun? No, I didn't. Got that, please. Okay, cool. I mean, you can ping now. I'm not saying you can't. I guess we have to wait and see. Stream being so weird today. Mobility, don't mind what I do. Minis out there? No. Cool. Well, there goes you. Do not pass go. Do not click £200. Subway servers announcement was also nothing because I even think they moved the date because they saw the comments about Fortnite. Fairs. Because the rip-offs are in a battle pass, but don't sell fake rip-offs in the shop. Think about what? What? The connections. I can make several. What are you referring to? You could argue they make more money from individually putting them in the item shop. You could argue. That means they can save spaces for more collaborations within the season. And also not prioritizing too many skins over each other, right? The collabs feel warranted. Actually, got to collect some spice. Holy. We got a lock in chat. Have I not done that one yet? Upgraded. Oh no, I haven't done that one yet. I need to do that. Oh yeah, no, I'm aware. I just still don't understand the language that Jonesy and even Stone used that the 0 point was moved. It definitely disappeared, so the question is, where did it go in the meantime? It's a bit of a weird... Okay, that's handy. I don't think you get the weapons though. I mean, Nate, I get what you're saying, yeah. But the term rip-off is a bit strong. Right, they're literally references, right, to the games, to more notable games. Very smart move to not put as many collab skins behind a battle pass because people will just complain about it until it comes back in the shop over a year later. There's that. Although, again, there's no guarantee that these will return to the item shop in a year. But they're more likely to return, obviously. Wait, what? No, definitely not me to do that. Yeah. But you could argue about that with every battle pass, right? And they're definitely pulling references from other things to create the battle passes, right? Nothing is as unique as
Sector
you think it is.
Secure.
Oh my God. God.
It's 0 point groaning, right? Yeah, but to be just as fair, really not always almost all skins in it. Be just that. Dog, move. I'm having trouble seeing the second one anyway because of the stones there. I think it's... Can I enter this? Okay, we will extract some spray dust. Stop. It's true we can't get more than 20k dust. I have no idea. I've only got 500 now. I'm broke. Last season I was doing very well for myself. I was, you know, Gloucester was very happy with my dealing as a sprite dealer. Imagine losing that. Wait, Jay, did you get every sprite last season or no? No. I don't think so. No. Couple of llamas, couple of not voids, grims. At 1 point. Whoa! Stop! It input lagged again. Like, please stop doing stuff like that. This is a med gear. Raiding sprites in the garden. Should be, really, no? No worries, Aimers, have a good one. Well, fair enough. Llama supply drop, nice. I guess we will eventually find out. I need to buy one of these, don't I? Oh, I did not mean to. I'm not. Oh, okay. I'm sure I've acquired one power, no? Oh, no, no. I didn't ask. Did I not ask Hope? Not currently gifted at the moment. Sprite Garden is going to be a clone of Grow Garden. The whole Sprite thing was like a play, Fortnite trying to capitalize on the success of the power ups from still a brain rot, right? In Fortnite, how much players they were bringing in. Oh, we could do something similar. What are you looking at? There's nothing wrong with my skin. Rude. And I do believe that is the terminology of the gift you don't necessarily asked for. Oh my god! Sonic! After all these years. Ethan! How's it going? Welcome to the stream! How's it going? Oh. That's fun, I suppose. I want this up, and then I want this. Okay. Chat, thanks for the 14 likes. 6 away from 20. Obviously, the more likes we get, the more YouTube hopefully push us in the algorithm. But the people watching is good enough for me. So I appreciate that. Oh, 2 shields. Watching cricket right now? What, at cricket? Or just YouTube it? Don't say where you are, that's probably not a good idea. Holy, I just got boxed by a bot. What the hell? Might be time to uninstall this game, shit. Might be time to uninstall. I think Ethan's referring to the person saying gift. Did my stream just crash? No, okay. Maybe it did. Maybe lagged a bit. Maybe lagged a bit, or maybe it did crash. Maybe I'm talking to myself now. I don't even like Fortnite. Funny. Alright, I love Fortnite. I wouldn't play it if I didn't love it. Steve, how's it going? Well, that was lucky. Oh yeah, you're still on holiday or whatever. Yeah. 4 hours of travel, rubbish signal, whatever. You got Knuckles, let's go. Plan to also acquire Shadow at some point, or? Actually, I ain't actually been able to play the game this season yet because Premium Wi-Fi is so bad. My Switch won't update, my phone was too laggy. Oh no, you must be watching everyone with like, oh. Tell the people. All right. Don't organise. We need to like lock in and not have, you know, next season. Find out when it's. Find out when it drops and like go. No. It's got to at least be the day afterwards, right? No, Knuckles only. Fair enough. No, that actually could be a not a hack because you can get beamed anyway. But no one's going to expect you being there. You're only being able to put admin codes in lobby. Fair. Oh, he turns to a Tetris character then, or some Tetris blocks. So good stuff, I suppose. Side for side. Chaos Emerald. Okay, you can get like 4 or 5 of the chest master rifle by just trying codes. Oh yeah, I am aware of it. She's to the moonwalk. Thanks for sticking around, Lupa. We need you. Ask about Geno. He's got the 0 point and every advantage. We have to figure out a plan. We have to find a way. I don't want to think about the consequences if we don't. Jones is awake and back in action. It's hard to celebrate when he's being awake means he's getting close to face off with Geno. Not knowing if he wins or loses, if Jones falls, and then all reality is doomed. Visions. My visions have been difficult in their own ways. Abstract, unclear, or just hints. This one replays over and over again in my head. I'm trying to find a clue. The only thing I know is it all depends on Jones.
Override activated.
Being a member of the 7 hasn't... Being a member of the storyline community is hard because you just want to read some dialogue and you get killed in the process. You might need to do my keybind changed ages ago by itself for like no reason, so it's like a really awkward key. And I haven't changed it, and every time I do a reboot, if I'm under stressful condition, I just can't do it. I can, but I'm probably gonna die if anyone pushes me. Knuckles to get his own sprite? Probably. Yeah, it's on Y now, weird, but key won't work. Maybe your keyboard doesn't work. Oh, it's the actual, oh, it's a keyboard. You never know. Chat, if you do buy anything for the item shop, please consider using creator code mrjayowhy, mrjayowhy. Ooh. I've been shooting too much sitting, I think. I've been doing too much sitting around.
At All Games 4 Real donated €2 through Super Chat. Are you planning to buy Hush?
Holy shit. Thanks for the 14 likes. Yo, what the hell? All Games. Thank you for the €2 Super Chat. Yeah, I am planning on buying Hush at some point. Actually, have I got the V-Bucks to get it now? I might get it now. Oh, I have actually. Spot on. Spot on. Damn. So, of course, consider using creator code, right? Mr. Joy. mrjayowhy. But I do not use my own code because I feel like that's a bit weird. Oh my god. Oh, no. Crit, please. Let's go, chat. Oh my god. Someone made a rap about the 7. It sounded like AI made it. Imagine my flow like Geno. Anyway, all games, thanks for the €2 super chat. Larbers will no doubt say Mega Man's to get a sprite when the real fans know Eddie. It's called the 7 rap. It's probably AI. This might go really well. So do you think we will get Chrome 7 in the near future? Yeah, probably next season. Next OG season with the scientists, right? Yes, even. Do you really just buy the necessary V-Bucks? No, I just happen to have 1,200 V-Bucks. I was like, ooh, I might as well buy the skin. I'm not sure because she's not a big story character. She's more like Voidblade later in Frost, and there's a part of the story, but not really. Have you not seen my new shorts? She might not be used any more than that, but I mean, she's been around, isn't she? She was in chapter 7, season 1, and then she was in. Now she's back. Slightly demonic. Boing. Hello, Geno. Which seems like cautious or hesitant about spending them all. Oh no, because the skin is 1,200 or 1,500. Like I might as well buy it. Well, you can only buy 800, can't you? It's lower than that. And to be fair, remember I saw the skin, I thought I'm gonna buy anyway, but I actually didn't think. I thought I didn't have enough V-Bucks. I wasn't even looking at my V-Bucks. But it turns out I had spot on V-Bucks. I don't know what happened to my 5. I was random 5 in my account for years. I don't know what happened to it. So what if Geno transformed the chapter 7 map into chapter 2 because that's when the IO was peak, 750 ions, and they have the advantage? That seems doing something for the sake of doing it, you know what I mean? Oh my god, there's a glitch! Character, what the? Oh, what the hell? I just literally started drinking that. Hello? Buy skins like the skins from story characters like Voyager on release of Prophecy, but in a character with a small role, I'm just not sure about buying it. You say that, but then, you know, they get a big role and then you're like, oh. trying to think. There's one character like that. When someone went, oh, I just didn't think about buying them at a time. Even non-storyline characters, right? It could be like eventually be a storyline character. And it's like, well, any character in Fortnite could be a pretty big. It's Dark Voyager himself, right?
Override activated. Big loot.
The collab skin is more important for me personally still, and the 7, of course. I don't know how else we get chapter 3 back, right? If it's a sim, they can just replay the same sim, can't they? Wish I could play right now. Oh, it's unfortunate. Oh my god, I did not. By the way, the Season X paradigm should be brought back because the OG's got style. Which almost every 7 skin was an about pass, only paradigm, order probably not. Yeah. Yo, I still have the 2020 Fortnite app in my phone. Is it worth something? I think so. What is it? Is it? You know what? I haven't heard anything about the old mobile situation for a while, right? Because it came back, didn't it? It would have been if it was not back, right? Probably worth nothing now. Back in the day, it's probably worth like £1 million, so. Alright, I mean, you can play chapter 2, right? But I mean, okay, there's still that you can do. Maybe a big streamer will want your phone to say, oh, I played chapter 2 and chapter 7. Thinking about this is also a similar mechanic to what the cartridges do. Some people are just weird in this game. You can't accept the weird people in this game. Jay, I got scammed by Epic. Why, Mass? Why did you get scammed by Epic Games? What happened? Where's my music? No. So, someone in my chat saying that Geno's emote and Owen's emote are similar in their transformation emotes. So, what do I need to do to hear this? So, go to Staples Man. Toe. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, even right hearing it now, it's just clicked back to me. A little different, I suppose. Well, we had this conversation before that obviously Torin, I don't think is part of the last reality. Which is an interesting symbol on her chest now. But I guess you could use cubes to also transform matter, which she's doing here. I mean, I have been known to use the same sound before. The emote where which kind of makes sense when Raven does her emote when she like squeezes the llama. It's literally just the same sound from the season 4 trailer, and that's been used a couple times. Yeah, it's literally the same without the added one because obviously it goes back and forth to make the change. Yeah, you know what, Mass? I was saying the same thing. I used to always have 10 V-Bucks in my account. Where did that go? But no, I bought V-Bucks yesterday and they ain't showing up until now. Tried support, did what they told me. Still nothing. Absolute useless support. Supports have never been great for anything. Season 2 has to have the worst tier 100. Which season 2? Chapter 7 season 2. I rounded off them. What, you mean I lost 10 V-Bucks? Disgraceful. Sue Epic Games. Or did they round it up? They couldn't round it down. They would have had to round them up. No, don't worry, Epic Games, I'll take it back. What season 2 are we saying? Wait. Wait, no, was it Ice King or Foundation or? I don't even watch the screen that season. I don't really look at tier 100s anymore. Just if I get them, I get them. I still don't have them, by the way. I even sent the receipt to prove it, and they told me that they are in my account, still not there. And tell me where the hell have they gone then? Oh, it's Bugs Bunny. Okay, that's you may have a point there. You may have a point. Bugs Bunny had nothing to do with anything. True. But you never know, he might be an important storyline character one day and you've missed out on him. It would be insane. Why does the loading screen look like they're taking the 0 point out of the machine? Because it does. Which still makes no sense of how the rest of the characters are talking and what we're meant to believe. But I was just saying, would appear, right? They have done that before, right? It's something you think, oh, that's going to have real deep meaning, which it kind of did, right? I'm referring to when in the game, without reading the comics, you would have presumed that the Foundation Jones went off traveling, right? I didn't. They came straight back after the Imagine decorporized. So it's probably the same thing here. Oh, 0 point gone. It literally disappeared in front of us. Oh wait, it's back in the containment field. I did also. There is a chance that he's putting it in it eventually, but how is he using like 0 point power at the moment? And it's just a synthetic one until he puts a 0 point in it. But he is going away from the machine, so it would look like he's taking it out of the machine, right? I dream of an event in this season. It was Galactus' head attached to a floating thing and it starts sinking to the ground. So I just thought, what in the Andros is happening there? Seems insane. I'll take Foundation was the last good secret skin quest. Nowadays, we have to level up. Is he technically a secret skin? I got... What is chapter 3 season 2 version? I would say the cube green was the last good one in my opinion. Well, it's like proper secret skin, right? Well, I just thought you meant. I know in chapter 7, one of his stars was kind of kept. Double was kept secret, right? I know we had the one that you could have got if the Foundation won, but there were some stars that just didn't come out right. Because in the trailer, his skin looked silver, right? But it's actually more gold, right? But yeah, that's a super weird dream. Ow. Oh, the specific one as well.
Override activated. More XP.
Stop it. Where are these people shoot me from? Just gotta go out for a sprint. I tweeted that the Iron Lost Reality is the same thing crazy. That's crazy. That would be a crazy reality. Maybe the ultimate reality. good to have dreams. I mean... Turn harder! Wait, what? How are you meant to... Why you know? What? Stop! Okay, well, enjoying the content, make sure to hit the like button. Wait, so let's try it this way around again. Don't know what happened the first time. Oh, probably because I actually pulled out my gun by accident. My name is Barry Allen and I'm the fast man. Actually, has anyone tried this as a flash it? Seems like the most obvious thing to do. As well as Sonic, of course, but... I think Jenna might be trying to talk to you in your dreams, mate. Octane, how's it going? In. Oh. Did I pick that one up? Pairs. Yeah, weird dreams, man. Weird dreams. Oddly specific Fortnite dreams. Alright, it's gonna join on this fight over it. Oh no. Say it ain't so. You are being watched. I know, I'm a streamer, silly Voyager. Apparently controller aim assist has been nerfed this season. No! Pried out the control of the players. That's why you're bad. Probably not. Like, I think the rings give you XP when you pick them up first. I was re-picking them up, but I have been giving me like little XP. In fact, this game already has double XP as well, so or bigger XP or whatever they call it. Now, older Sonic skins make me bad. It will probably turn out they actually buffed aim assist and you're just bad at the game. Okay. You see the final stage? Oh, I actually saw that this morning. Looks insane. Yeah, Geno's kind of cooked, mate. Why is there more sprites coming soon? Because We all lost sprites deep down in our bones. Also, all the winners, right? All the winners from that competition. What? Where are these bots shooting? $1,800 XP for opening chests. Oh my god, let's bomb the life out of this. Still don't have this guy apparently. Nobody likes anymore? I like them. I like sprites. I suppose there's like 120 sprites again and we'll crash out. You might have to crash out. Gold pump. That's not bad, is it? Yes, Yvonne? The way to make them give up on sprites is just don't collect them. Don't give them the stats for it. Power hours do crazy, it matters. No way around it. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. So I'm not going to be able to call a thing here. Do need these probably to get away. Yo! Let's go! W's.
At Marble Body donated $5 Australian dollars. What do you think of the new season? And I got my first solo on keyboard. Do you think Gino becomes the shapeless man than the nothing?
I presume it's green now. What do you think of the new season? I got my first solo win on keyboard. Do you think Geno becomes the safest man, then the nothing? Yeah, Geno is looking a bit corrupted, isn't he? He's a Void Master style, right? He's apparently master in the Void. That might go wrong, right? But I think the season's pretty good. No way you just sneak up on me like that. He needs to extract. Why doesn't he just run, extract, and then I extract after? Why are you pushing me? Yeah, extract. And we pretend to fly a little bit, then let me extract. Oh my god, I can't believe I just done that. Please extract, just let him. Leon, please do what you just typed. What even happened there, by the way? We're gonna have to manually extract this. I haven't got it yet. I don't know I've got it anyway. Where did the extraction go? Did it zoom up or did it disappear? I feel like I broke it with the build or glitched out, but I don't know. I wasn't really looking. Okay, so we're all letting it slide because people can't. We can't seem to differ between two words that sound very similar but have two different contexts. Leon, read what you said and come back to me. Oh, it's tough. It's tough being a streamer. I've now read it. Okay, thanks, man. Okay, I've got one more shot in this on the ammo. Oh my god, getting destroyed. Just a better player. Just a better player. Maybe not. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna take the med kit. Now I'm gonna. Can we just like not? Oh, how did you ping me like that? Oh my god, how did you just ping me like that? Well, I will, you can clearly see my face. So what's the point of jumping extractions now? There are no rare sprites this season. People still want sprites they haven't collected, I guess. I don't know. He didn't jump, he wanted to extract as well, but then again, I confirmed the point. I also knew someone was extracted. In that scenario, let the person in front of you extract and then see if they leave and then just extract afterwards, or go in, quickly build and then extract. Most people would let you do it and then fight you afterwards, which seems to be the case. Most time that happened to me last season. Up to a certain point, it was, you know, people probably had the rare sprites, so they just ended up letting you just extract anyway, and then do the fight, right? I hope what? Oh, I hope not. Sorry, I thought you would. May have purchased Shadow. I'm just a big fan of Sonic Adventures. Ice, how's it going? The only thing I'm not happy about this loot pool is the pump coming back. I mean, fair. Yeah, I may have just purchased Shadow. Hopefully with creator code Mr. Joy. mrjayowhy. Thank you very much to use my support creator code. Obviously, if I'm buying stuff, I'm not using my own code, you know. I mean, I can, but anyway, code Mr. Joy, mrjayowhy. Hashtag get partner. Oh, she looks so happy here, Hush. Shame she's lost to the void by the looks of it, and chaos energy and whatever she needs to do. She'll ingest a cartridge and then starts dancing or some stuff, and then she prays for the silence. I'm sure she's fine. I'm sure she's okay. I'm sure she's fine. Yeah, no, she's fine. She's fine. Chat. Fine. Thank you. I'm gonna buy Doom Guy with your code. Thank you very much, Fortnite X Doom, the Dark Ages. 300 is that 3 million for an ultra face reveal? 3 million, you say? Getting an all gold loadout this season is way too easy, man. Yeah, I think because the hacked lobbies, right? That's what. But I still think gold's easy to come by, even with that. The overrides are doing exactly what they intend to do. And at the moment, with 521,000 bids currently online, off peak, by the way, it's not peak hours. 1.2 million on this day. We're going to have to see if the longevity of it holds, right? No, it's going to be the telling thing of the longevity holds. Oh, and the fishing. I forgot about the fishing spots here. I've only got that about 20 minutes ago. It's already boiling hot. I like this skin's rocks and also lore related is Hoshi used to be my main skin back in chapter 2 for some time. I don't know why she's suddenly relevant to the game. She has been relevant for a few seasons, right? Here and there, off and on. She was an NPC back in chapter 7, season 1. It's Night Rose all over again. Yeah. You're telling me I can't. Alright, talk about the Night Rose. She looks good for 700 years old now, you gotta agree, right? Oh, you are trying. Wow. 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 The cookie is crumbling in this stream chat. The cookie is crumbling. Anyway, what are we what was people chatting about? Chat about something leaking or something? Fine. Can't see anything. Why are you lying, chat? Why are you lying? And they're all different now. As we speak, they change. His existence. Some molded, sculptured anew. Night Rose looks like she's on a Resident Evil game. Actually, isn't there not a Night Rose variant they're sitting on? That might have some relevance in that case. It was in the files, but it's still on release, right? She was just one of the NPCs working, I guess. Was it in situ with the Dark Voyager? Oh, what's Chapter 7 Season 1 story? There's a thing that happened first before we got into the rest of the Dark Voyager stuff. I think that was the whole thing with the... Then she was obviously part of IO back in the day, wasn't she? Oh, she's got a haunted style. Interesting. Does she not have like a... Okay, yeah, it's part of Dark Voyager's team, right? Do I know the gold pump max has shot is above 200? Probably not. It's probably a no-no. Like a Ben 10 Mythic. Ultra? Hey, how's it going? Oh, it's a 205. Okay, I'm surprised by that. So it's a possible one-shot. One-shot in builds. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm not including that second rate 0, but no, okay, I'm joking. Yeah. All right, chat. We're going to be back in a second. Don't mind me. I don't know what happens to the music, but I will bring that back to you in due course. Or not, maybe. Where is it? I shut it down. Oh my gosh.
Talk about it.
H.J. Dugan's recent video said this. As a machine, we lived the dream. What? Right, anyway, guys, thanks for staying with me, even through the breaks. That one took a little bit longer. I was throwing some washing out. Around 30 minutes left before we can finally go to the Sprite Garden. Yeah, we won't probably miss that this stream, but later on, that'll probably be the content that we need to get. I wonder if Jade will be an NPC now. Probably, right? It doesn't make sense why Jenna and the last reality are working together. I mean, they might not necessarily be working together because they're 100% with it, right? Or there must be a reason we don't understand, like maybe getting the Imagines back in some way, or maybe to perfect his perfect order he needs to last reality. Did he remove sprites from your garden? I'm not sure. We're going to have to wait and find out. We're going to have to wait to find out. So the 16 likes, 4 away from 20. Alright, so landing on of course, Bowwoods. I need to watch out for these Rexall things as well. Like, I need to collect them. I would like to collect them. Keep forgetting to like lock in. Like when I spot them, they're just, you know. Is this guy okay? What is he aiming at? I have no idea. No way, I was a real player. Okay, well done. I guess we don't know everything, do we? We don't know everything, right? Have to wait and find out what the true plan is. No, it seems like they keep changing the goalposts, but we keep theorizing. We keep trying to get ahead of the curve. A lot easier said than done, of course. You thought today was a day to wear that thing. Okay, what the hell? A literal fish stick. Sprite Garden will be usable in a few hours. Now, I think I would have ended the stream by then, but I am streaming tonight. The schedule's in the Discord and on the YouTube posts. So, for my recollection, I am streaming at some point to 2 today, which it might not, we might be before that, right? But then I'm back at 8 till whenever, and that's when we will have a little look at this Sprite Garden thing. And of course, I'll be streaming 3 PM tomorrow. I think we'll be doing customs or creative all day. $8 PM to 11. Yeah, that's a rough estimate. A very rough estimate. Been a lot of hours already this week. Been actually streaming, recording, editing. What the hell? Oh my god. I took a risk now. I was like, I'm sure there's something there, but we should be fine. I have all 117, so that'd be my sprite guard. Now you're gonna have a very busy sprite guard. That's good. So I keep seeing these things and just dismissing them on my screen. Am I recording? No. Damn it. I have to stream marker this bit. So it seems like the minis, it seems, because I need to re-listen to conversation with Rixel again. It seemed to, I like minis or something or whatever, and then it seemed to then talk about the Chaos Cubes. Which I think are Fortnite, so I'm getting also confused with the whole Sonic thing about the Chaos Emeralds, but that's different. I don't think Chaos Cubes is a Sonic thing, right? As well as Fortnite. So when they are mentioning, when they are definitely mentioning Chaos Cubes, they're definitely referring to Fortnite, right? No. Okay, so they're definitely referring to Fortnite. That's. Oh, Jay, but in episode 236, I actually think you find that Tails had a conversation with Sonic where they actually talked about Chaos actually being in cubes. I know, it's crazy. I can add things to the loophole. Yeah, we're hacking. I like season at the minimap in my opinion is so ugly. I actually think it's really cool. I get the idea with the whole game thing and why it looks like that, right? Oh, okay. Well, that's how you meant to get these without fishing rods being anywhere near that spawn. Sorry. My deepest apologies, Serenade. Whatever you were doing back in chapter 4. Alright, we take the half part. Oh, do we take mobility? Oh no, we got mobility. Wait, I can take one more. 6 is a max. Okay, I'm being shot. Oh, it's Doom. Oh, Doom failed there. Someone else, third party to fight. What the hell? Whoa, it's a bull party! That was a whole Marvel collab that was. We had Doctor Doom, and then Iron Man came out, but then Tom Holland and Spider-Man just came out of nowhere too. That was very Fortnite in 2026. Override! Override confirms. Bot hour. Assisted non-aim assist. Actually, that's kind of a cool concept. I wonder if they can do that, where it would pull your aim away. Unless they do that already, but I don't know. Well, that would annoy people very much. Maybe it should be for power hour, essentially. Since yesterday, for what you said when the override voice happens, all I hear is Zordon. Oh, sorry. It does sound like Zordon, doesn't it? Chat, did you buy anything for the hype sub? Make sure to use creator code Mr. Joy. We will be back. I'm not ending the stream at the moment. I'm just saying. Oh, it's actually 2 hours and 20. Who said an hour and a half away? It's 2 hours and 25 minutes away, which is 3 p.m. UK time. Yes. Where it goes live. I'll be back. We'll be exploring that mode, seeing how it plays and stuff. I don't know what I did there. Jade with the new sprites. Is Jade confirmed to be in that mode? I did say a little while ago, I feel like Jade's got to be there, right? Just what others left of the spirit siblings in Onyoshima should be there, right? Like Jade is like the. Would have made sense if she was like the one NPC you would go and talk to. Is she in the kiosk? You know what? I don't even remember the kiosk. Oh yeah, is it Jade in a superstar? I didn't even realize that was Jade. You know what is Jade? I didn't even realize that in my head. I just like she's got a helmet on. Is she in that? Is she, or maybe I just didn't look at the kiosk very well. Also, in Discovery, it is about that small, so I wasn't really just looking at the game. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Ignore me. All right. Oh, is she? I didn't really look at the screen properly then, did I? I missed a gun. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. Oh, this is a key art in Discord? Okay. Stop! Oh my god. Probably. Oh, you're fun at parties? Sonic's running an important race right now, so he sent me to chase down Eggman. I'm a perfect android copy of Sonic, just like him in every way. Eggman better watch out if he knows what's good for him. Yeah. Let me open it. Okay. Whatever. Storm King sprite is crazy. The Cube King sprite is crazy. Not the actual Cube King, but a King sprite who's also cubes. So, Cube King. It's a bit on the nose for it, that's all I'm saying. It's a bit on the nose. Right, my game is having a mare at the moment. Oh, okay, that did not go well. Oops. Silly me. Oh, wait, you heal for this? Oh my god, the input lag is crazy. Why don't they bring back Superman sprite? Yeah. That is a collab sprite, technically. They haven't even brought back the... Oh no, was that the Superman sprite? Was there not another sprite from that season? Or them 2 seasons? You had the Slurt one, the Wind one, and the Superman one, but I thought you had another one. So that is some people's theories at the moment, that Geno is, well, not being controlled but he's slowly being corrupted by this void. Well, apparently in his style, right, just say he's the master of it, but we've been told stuff like that before and it turns out they're not actually anywhere in control of it. Like, it looks like a weird image of perfection. If this is what the perfection that Geno envisions when he was, you know, the young days in the Imagined Order, then, well, fair enough, I suppose. Dash sprite, yeah. Are you kidding me? So the input lag is really just being an issue now. I mean, not the craziest thing I've heard. Fortnite Agent Jones could work. Yes, I will be checking out the Sprite Garden when it comes out. Oh, yeah, Jade is... Yeah, okay. She's not even holding sprites. It looks like... Parrots on. Oh, wait. Why is this go glitchy? They look like buttons. Where do you download this from? Why is it so glitched on my PC? I can hardly make it out. Oh, that's it. Sorry, no. It was processing. Sorry, I was strong. It was processing. Oh, okay. No, that's not his. That's literally okay. Why has he give the Grim Sprite a sword? That was a bad idea. Boomer, how's it going? Oh no, I won't be on. So this stream will last for a little while yet. But I'll be back at 8. I'll be trying out having a look at the Sprite Garden. It's got to have XP. Every mode's got to have XP. Do. Having said 21 likes, holy. Team Jones versus Team Jeno. Come on, Team Jeno. No. What's a giant tower in the middle? Because it reminds me of Someone's Eye from Lord of the Rings. It's a containment hold for the 0 point, apparently. Even though we're meant to also presume that the 0 point left and then came back, and then even Jones is still saying the 0 point's gone. But there is a loading screen that suggests that that is the case, right? Because you have the one you get the moment you log on to the new season. This one. That's the thing, and that's a 0 point by the looks of it. Dark Voyager's on holiday. That's my headcanon. Jenna, wait, you can have some time off for good behaviour. Well done, Dark Voyager. Here's a 2-week vacation. To the void. Thank you, sir. Or sire. We see a fight between the Foundation and Jedi at some point. Oh, Hope is envisioned in that it's going to be Jones and Jedi. Foundation's done what the Foundation always does, run off at the most important times. That's a crazy long shot duration at drone gun. I remember to faint the bus rock. We've got to get that XP. We've got to get to tier 100, right? Right, so we'll get this and this. Oh, crazy. I mean, you get behind here, don't get shot again. Where did that footsteps come from? Bears? Sorry, I was wondering what I was doing there, chat. I needed a record of the whatever that thing is meant to be, right? If I remember to do it. What's this input lag just getting worse? It's just getting worse, chat. Worse. Hello. What is this box trying to be anyway? Interesting.
I don't know what's in those things, but it's awesome.
It's chaos energy.
Oh, okay.
Exactly the type of energy I like to work with.
I need to look at voice lines again. Some of them just comes in the chaos cube, but some of them come in like a containment thing. What? What is even occurring? What are your orders, master? Don't be relevant anymore. You will move unseen. Wait, what?
You hear that? I was so close.
You have served me well, Dark Voyager. Now, go on. Retire. Wait, what? See, actually what John Jones experienced in the trailer, it wasn't actually a dream. It was him actually experiencing from the point of view of the Dark Voyager, and he got shot and killed now. That's what happened to him. You're in camping soon? W's. Yes. Booked a tour of the Epic HQ. Can you even do that? Fair. Okay, what gonna do tomorrow in customs? Probably some solos. Maybe a hide and seek, but I don't know about that one. But definitely solos, maybe some duos, and then that's probably it for the week. Hear the sound of these. Chat, thanks for the likes on the stream. Appreciate it. I've been loving the streams recently. Good vibes. Good vibes. VOD videos on demand content have been doing well. Shorts have been doing exceptionally well, not exceptional well, that makes no sense. Exceptionally well, which is good, since there was a part of me about probably what 3 months back going, shorts were just not working. No matter what I did, they just weren't working. What's my favorite food? I do enjoy eggs. Eggs with anything. 2 days in a row, because I've just been like flat out with some other things. I've literally had the same dinner. So I've had eggs, beans, and salad, and that's literally been my dinner. But no, it's fine. Isn't it? Did not know you could do that. That's pretty cool. Now you're gonna enjoy have a look around Epic. Might see some leaks. Someone's left a glitch minigun, which is obviously not meant to be in a loot ball. You bring it in and not use it. How long are you making YouTube? What do you mean? In general, the video live stream today? Well, how long have I been making YouTube? Years, in that case. Probably like 8 years, I think. Seriously. Chat, thanks for the 23 likes. Appreciate the support on the stream. What do you think about the Imagine Olympics in the last reality? Interesting. Definitely something we have discussed a few times before, right? Definitely because of the teasing, right? The safest man, the dark presence. Like, it's always been an argument in the community. Is Geno? Is it nothing? I just think their language is so similar. Which they eventually have to be tied, because then they are too similar in terms of explanation, right? You explain what Geno is now, and then try and explain like the next thing, which is the nothing, would be very close to what we've seen, right? Like Geno's just so charismatic in his approach. I just don't know. He's so big, he would engulf the nothing in terms of, unless you link them like so up, and Geno is simply being controlled or something. It's like, I don't even know at this point. There's definitely a few ways I could take it. When did the Fortnite karaoke video and festival? So, you know, Jay, you know when you did the Fortnite karaoke video and festival, is there any copyright issues? Yes, there's copyright issues. I don't think you can watch it in a couple of countries, but that's only the notable ones that always get it if you use music. Put leaks to chapter 8 when I get back. Okay, thanks, man. I can't wait for the foundations to come back. I can't as well. Just so you can lose again. I think Paradise is still alive. Even Paradigm. I think she can come back. So I was just curious. A copyright doesn't necessarily mean that your video won't be watched by anyone, but certain countries don't like certain music, so that gets blocked. And obviously the ad revenue from that video will probably go to them. But you can still watch it. Some are quite severe, right? Some will just delete block the video worldwide, and that's just what it is, right? But then it would be difficult for their songs to be appearing in games like, I don't know, Fortnite Festival and Guitar Hero, for example. So that can't be the case. Does the amazing digital circus have its own reality? What, in terms of Fortnite? Yeah, definitely. What if it literally last reality is actually the world of perfect order Geno wants to bring into existence, and it's all part of his master plan all along? And that could somewhat be the case, but it would have to be somewhat explained a little better, right? Because then why couldn't the last reality perfect it? Yeah. Oh, this is interesting. That was easy. I just wanted to get more metal pieces. Do I want to get into streaming soon? I might have to do that for XP. Wait, what? Say that again. What do you got? What streaming at XP? What? Oh my god, it's a score ranger. Guys, do buy anything at the Fortnite item shop. Consider using creator code mrjayowhy in the Fortnite item shop. Appreciate everyone who used my code. Thank you. Jay, it's been the last reality. Do you think we're going to survive? What, against the last reality? We really shouldn't, but we probably will. It always looks bad for the heroes, but they always come out on top in the end. Unless it's one of them really, like, you get the occasional IP that takes it the other way, don't you? As they, like, pan out the shot and it's the end of the movie or series, eh? And that was it. And that is how it ended. The winners are not always the good guys. But then just the whole thing blows up and something. It's like, well, there's the end of that. And that's probably how some more series should end more, but they always want to like tie it all off with a nice bow, and it ends up not making people happy, right? And I want everyone to live happy ever after, or like leave it open-ended. So like, oh, it's all happy, and it's like, oh, you can imagine their life afterwards, and it's like, no, they should all just get eliminated. Fortnite is the only collab lore-related skin this chapter. What? No, that's just not the case. You got Eggman, literally, unless you're implying that Sonic is right. I mean, he did absolutely nothing, so you're right there. We had Power Rangers, but that was obviously their reference in Chapter 6, so you're on there on that. Actually, I'll give you that one. Don't think that they were in the MB. Wait, no, it was not Sabrina. I can't remember. I had John Wick, but then again, yeah, no actual deepest lore than just service level. The Bride showed some really good lore with the res particles. Or now chaos. Do we now call them chaos cubes? Is that the distinction? Is that what we're meant to presume now? That the chaos cubes are actually res particles, and that's what we should be calling them? Because obviously now in this new challenge, you're picking them up, and I need to relook at the dialogue. I might be assuming the wrong thing, right? Why is that? What? By the way, relic chest. Is that the chest you got the sprites from? Yeah, well, they're codes now, aren't you? You get them through codes. Oh yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, they did something during chapter 6. Oh yeah, probably right. Which is a good thing, right? And again, I don't mind collabs. They're going to be in the story. I like them to be in the story. Because then it's cool, you know, Sonic will always have an affiliation with Fortnite now. Unlike Marty McFly, who didn't do anything. Or Bugs Bunny, right? Or you know, when you think of Doctor Doom is a top... Okay, recent chapters we might argue against this. But until chapter 7, he was a top 10 Fortnite storyline character along with Batman, right? There might be a different argument now, but it always be synonymous with Fortnite's lore. They deserve to be, right? The only collab that they did during chapter 5 was Peter. Doom. Dr. Doom. Unless you count him so much as a Fortnite character, you kind of forgot that he was a collab character. And obviously all the Marvel characters coming in that season, Shuri to help. Something like that. Chat, thanks for 24 likes. Oh, I thought you meant Peter, as in Peter Griffin, yeah. But I'm saying you had Doctor Doom. Oh, it was pretty clear it was either Singularity or the Order, right? At some point, at least this season confirms it 100% that it was Singularity. Oh yeah, I need to jump in OG. I leave that for this afternoon stream. He knows. It's definitely the Turtles, right? But, well, yeah, no, that was definitely involved. They had a bigger story aspect, didn't they? The argument is surface level, so... Like, Bugs Bunny isn't counting, right? But no, the Turtles definitely had some forms of dialogue and some connection with an overall story. That was in chapter 6, wasn't it? Yeah, chapters. I'll get my chapters confused. I'm going to talk about Fortnite Battle Pass clubs. Well, that's a bit oddly specific, right? Well, then Dr. Doom definitely counts. Pandora's box, right? Wait, so see, did we talk Chapter 6? Chapter 6 had the Supernovas and Superman. They were more on a service level, right? Star Wars as well. We're just talking Chapter 5, aren't we? And Chapter 7. Chapter 6 had collabs everywhere, right? So it's no surprise they moved into Chapter 7 and gave it a bit of a rest in terms of like having like actual people have like a storyline element. I don't know. It's getting late into a stream, right? I don't know. I don't know. I did see there's leaks online, and it was definitely Lost Reality, right? Or something Cube adjacent. I'm not gonna say Lost Reality, but definitely Cube adjacent. Yeah, that was the whole. We were talking about 5 and 7 specifically, aren't we? But no, 5 definitely had a load of collabs, right? Now we're going to do that later stream. But thanks for reminding me. I will at some point do that. But I am concluding today's this morning's stream. Thank you for everyone coming. If you do buy anything in the Fortnite item shop, please consider using creator code mrjayowhy, mrjayowhy. Thank you very much for using my support creator code in the Fortnite item shop. I started painting Geno's character as a various ways connected to the Lost Reality of this chapter. His Master Voyager, who is made from the golden cubes. You could argue it's Chaos Cubes, which I think is res particles, right? We were just having a conversation. I don't know if you know this, right? But because of the Chaos Emeralds, I don't want to get Sonic lore and Fortnite lore confused, so I need to double check it. But the cube, it's definitely Fortnite lore. The cubes, someone did say it's not in Sonic. But the Chaos Cubes, when they're talking about Sloan and Rixel, and you have to collect them, some of them are in containment units and some of them are out containment units, and they're blue, which does seem to acknowledge that maybe the res particles and morphite particles are actually called Chaos. Just not just the orange ones, right? Even the blue ones are called Chaos, which doesn't really work. Because I thought the reason... Because I still think there's like... I've got this theory where I think anyone who falls into the 0 point goes to the void and is changed, right? But you still got the void blade who doesn't appear to be like Dark Voyager, right? Dark Voyager is corrupted with Chaos Cubes, right? And he looks like he's having a nightmare, right? But then Geno appeared as this sort of purple thing when he dropped through the 0 point. I am taking a jump in logic, I will agree that the Dark Voyager is the Eternal Voyager. Because the argument before was that the Dark Voyager came from an alternate reality with the Visitor, which is not the fact anymore. The Dark Voyager, and there could be different Voyagers, right? The whole race of them could be spaceship skeletons, right? Who knows? But he still had the skeleton appearance. We don't know what was below that skeleton appearance. So he could have been Chaos Cubes from the moment he appeared, right? We just don't know. But obviously, I need to look into this challenge we're doing to make the skin. So this skin, not that skin, ignore what I said. This skin, you have to collect. You're collecting these boxes, and sometimes you have to collect. They're calling Chaos Cubes, but blue, which then looks like res particles. So what, are cubes also chaos? Are they embroiled with chaos? And from chaos comes order, and the bigger cubes are just very, and they're order, right? The cubes are calm, balanced, and precise, and they're just cubes, right? Because they've never had a. I might sound stupid. They've never had a name, right? Hello, welcome to the stream. Although I am wrapping, yes, I am wrapping things up. We're just having a last-minute conversation. But stream is ending. Chaos cubes could be any cubes that have been altered by chaos energy. And that's what Dr. Sloan says. Okay, yeah, okay. So before, if they're not embroiled with chaos energy, then what? They're res particles, morphite particles. They stay what morphite cubes or res cube. You know the cubes that we're essentially made of, right? Like when you die to a chaos reloader gun, you cube your res particles are chaos cubes. The moment you die by that, right? So there is a logical connection there. So they're still, but then these blue cubes are being called chaos. And that's what I don't understand. But then is chaos energy the orange, or it could be any color? Or maybe we should just end stream and go home. Guys, there's a few ways you can take it, guys. Consider using credit code Mr. Joy, mrjayowhy. Thank you very much. For using my support credit code. A fantastic turnout for everyone buying the code, buying the Battle Pass. I really appreciate everyone who's spent money on the game using my code. I'm leaning towards a crazy theory right now that Geno is actually the secret ruler of the property of the last reality. Yeah, I was thinking that maybe the nothing was an avatar. The previous one we saw was an avatar, and actually the nothing is just whoever is, you know, like I know it got quite crazy towards the ending, but I don't know if you watched The Flash all the way through. So spoilers, it's been out for that. It's ended like 3 years ago. The Reverse Flash was only an avatar for the negative Speed Force, and that they had different avatars like Zoom and Godspeed and stuff. And oh god, what was his name? Ebard Thorn, and then you had Eddie Thorn. So I was like, maybe it's the same thing with because we used to think that nothing's a hive mind, right? So maybe Geno is that avatar now. But that again, another jump in logic. You have to ignore a few things, unfortunately. But the reason I say this is because when you talk about he's a ruler, right? But this called steps up the regent. Now, regent does not means temporary ruler, which I guess could be an argument for him being the Aegis champion and not Geno. But I just think that's a bit, I don't know. That's another rog. That's a pointless rog pull at this point. It could mean that he is obviously temporary to the nothing, right? Hi, welcome to the stream. How am I? I'm fine. I am actually just trying. We're coming to the end of this stream, but thank you for coming in. Exclamation mark epic in chat. My epic should come up and I will eventually add you. If one of the mods here, just throw exclamation mark epic in chat. The Flash mention. Indeed. Did I not tweet at you saying that the Savitar thing could be what it is? Which, you know, in terms of the Geno eventually becoming the nothing and being a time paradox, which I don't know. I don't like the theory. I don't really like. But at this point, or you posted it and I don't know. Anyway, nothing owns everything and can do whatever it seems. Or maybe Regent was just a cool name, because it is a cool name, right? I don't know. One of his styles is called Void Master, or something like that. What if he actually is trying to control the nothing? Yeah, so I did see that as well. Can I see that if I don't have the skin yet? Am I? There is actually a survey skin that has this exact same back being makeup thing. But I do know what you mean. He gets like more corrupted, right? Is it in the extra stuff? We all know what we're talking about here, right? So yeah. So he could become the master, and he maybe the void. He thinks he's the void master, but we usually know how that ends, right? Someone else is always pulling the strings. And the nothing should be the the main guy of that, right? Geno shouldn't be able to slip into that character without it going very wrong for him.
You see, what we need
What surveys?
is revolt. Change the power structure.
Oh. That's random nonsense that comes up in there. So there is like a skin with the same. That might be important. There's a skin that has literally same sort of optics as the back at what's on the back of Geno.
What we need is not revenge.
That would explain his name. So he's, but the Regent, so Master of the Void, but Regent seems like he's only temporary, right? Fortnite GG. What was on the higher rated skins? I should have probably looked. I've gone too far down now. I should have probably looked at skins that haven't released yet. That would have been easier. Did I dream it? I mean, them two skins are very close, but maybe I low-key dreamt it. Or is it showing on another skin? I'm just having to remember which one it is. It's got level 50 with no glitches. What's coming later this season? Well, we're Kingdom of Hearts, right? Persona 5. It was higher up now. On unreleased. That's right, Jenna's probably going to become that. What was it? I must have dreamt it, chat. I don't know. I must have scrolled past it. If you can find it, rapid science, put it in there. Which number was it? Oh, can you? Anyway, that's not what I'm looking for. So I'm sure, unless I'm like barking up the wrong tree, right? I've seen this on another skin, right? Whatever this is trying to be. Oh, okay. Rip. But these could be coming soon, right? Very fits the vibe, right? Fits the vibe. Maybe it wasn't that. I don't know. Maybe I'm like combining this one and these skins. What the one I just showed you, and then I'm coming up with like a manifestation of 2 skins. I still think this skin, even years on, is like a depiction of the in-between and the vault, right? Right. Anyway, as I was saying, that's the end of the stream. I know I'm just a little conversation towards the end of the stream. But anyway, guys, I must shoot. I will be streaming later tonight at 8 p.m. to play the, I guess, the Sprite Garden. Have a check out on that, I suppose. But anyway, guys, thanks for being here. Till next time, it has been your boy, mrjayowhy. Till next time, bye.